Hi everyone, I'm Bob Grip and welcome to Channel 10's live coverage of Mardi Gras 1990. I'll be joined in a short while by Dot Moore, Ann Reynolds, Nancy Pierce, Rob Roblin. We'll all be here to bring you all the fun and excitement of Mardi Gras 1990. Just to tell you a preview of what's going to be coming up this morning here on Channel 10, the Order of Athena parade will roll about 11 o'clock. Their theme is This Is My Country. Then we'll take a short break and be back about 12:45 or 1 o'clock with the Knights of Revelry parade. Immediately following that you'll have a chance to see the King and Queen of the Mobile Carnival Association, and then the Comic Cowboys parade will wrap up this part of the parades. Then we'll move over to Lawrence and St. Anthony Streets for the Mobile Area Mardi Gras Association parade. That'll start about 3 o'clock. We'll bring that to you live. And then wrapping up the Mardi Gras coverage will be the Order of Myths parade at 6:45. We'll have highlights of that tonight on Action News 10 at 10 p.m. Also a reminder, if you're planning to come downtown, there is the Family Fun Day going on at Fort Conde. That started at 10 o'clock just a couple of minutes ago and will run until 4 o'clock. You can head over there. Let's go right now to Byron Day and Ann Reynolds, who are standing by at Fort Conde at the Family Fun Day. Byron?
All right, Bob, thank you very much. As you mentioned, Ann Reynolds and I will be here at Fort Conde all day long at Family Fun Day. And if you need to take a break when you come downtown for the parades, and this is the place to be.
You're right, Byron. There are tons of things going on here today. There's bicycle exhibitions, poster contests, tons and tons of kiddie rides, and of course, there's plenty of food.
They are already cooking the tons and tons of food. We're going to try and sample a little bit later on, Bob. Hope we can make it down here sometime. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Byron. Also, we'll be going to Rob Roblin and Nancy Pierce, who are going to be roaming around on Government Street trying to bring us the fun and the flavor of today's parade.
Thanks, Bob. We are having a wonderful time already. The weather is perfect.
Pat myself on the back. It is beautiful. We can't gripe about the weather.
Not
It
at
is
all.
ideal. We're talking about a high temperature of around 68 and, oh, plenty of sunshine.
Perfect weather. So everybody needs to come down. The streets are already getting quite crowded.
Yeah.
I was amazed.
And traffic's backing up a little bit, too. So come on down right now if you want to find a place to park. Bob?
All right, thank you, Rob. It's already difficult to find a place to park. We came in about 9 o'clock, and already many of the places were filled. We're going to rejoin the Golden Girls right now, but we'll be back with more of Mardi Gras 1990 at about 11 o'clock with the Order of Athena parade. We'll see you then.
Live from Mobile, the mother of mystics, it's Mardi Gras 1990. Brought to you in part by Peaches Music and Video and Hardee's.
Hi, everybody. I'm Bob Grip here with Dot Moore, and we're here to bring you all the fun and excitement of Mardi Gras 1990.
Yes.
And Dot, we've got a beautiful day today.
Ooh, haven't we? And we thought about a week ago that we wouldn't have. I think it's just great. And it's just enough wind to make it feel a little bit like spring.
Right, but
Yeah.
at least it's not like in years past. I remember being up here with gloves and a
Oh.
heavy coat, but not this way today.
I know, and the crowds have already started accumulating since about 2 hours.
That's right. We've
Yeah.
got tens of thousands of people lining Government Street right now. We'll probably have a crowd of probably more than 100,000 people down here, I would bet.
And they'll have a pretty full day, won't they? And then, of course, tonight we wind it all up with the 008 Street.
So it's going to be lots of
Yeah.
fun. You can watch most of it live right here on Channel 10. All the parades except for the Order of Myths, but you can see highlights of that tonight on Action News 10 at 10 p.m. We'll continue with more of Mardi Gras 1990 in just a moment.
Coverage of Mardi Gras 1990 continues. Brought to you in part by Peaches Music and Video and Hardee's.
Hi, everybody. Bob Grip along with Dot Moore, and the Order of Athena parade has already kicked off from the auditorium.
Yes, they're right on time. And you know, Bob, the TV10 news team is all over town.
Oh,
just
we're
everywhere you
everywhere.
can possibly look. Yeah.
Everywhere, and especially over at Family Fun Day. Channel 10 is one of the sponsors, along with WABB, the Pleasant Valley Optimist Club, and the City of Mobile. Family Fun Day, something to do between parades, and our Byron Day is standing by right now with the live eye at Family Fun Day at Fort Conde. Byron?
All right, Bob, thank you very much. Yes, there is plenty to do here at Family Fun Day. As a matter of fact, as you just mentioned, the Order of Athena has kicked off. They're heading up Royal Street now, and they'll be heading your way on Government Street in just a very few minutes. But not only is there so much to eat, so much to do, there's also a lot to see. And Ann Reynolds is over there at one of those events right now. Ann?
That's right, Byron. There are plenty of things to see. We're going to have a bike exhibition by Team Action Ramps. They are the 88 Grand National Champs, and they are good. You should watch some of these guys go up like, here he goes. You have about 6 of these riders here all day today until 4 o'clock. But besides these guys, you're also going to see a poster contest a little bit later. And then we're going to have plenty of kiddie rides during the day. So we're here until 4, so come on down. Back to you, Bob and Dot.
All right, thank you very much, Ann. Ann's having a lot of fun, so is Byron. Everybody is, too.
Yes.
It's infectious, the kind of excitement that you find on the streets along Government Street, all over Bienville Square. It's really great today.
Oh, it is, and it's something for everyone. And over at Fort Conde, you can find anything you want to for the kids or the parents and visitors and whatever. I'm really intrigued about how people find places to park downtown and how early they have to come. And the activity just gets underway and never stops. And in the background, I'm sure you can hear the crowds yelling and whistling down there. Yeah.
I came in about 9 o'clock this morning, and it was almost, couldn't find a place to park at all. So it was very, very crowded today. I suppose the good weather really helped that.
Yes, it did. It certainly did. And the predictions were so dire for so long that I think everybody's very relieved and looking forward to the whole day.
That's right.
Yeah.
We'll be back with more of live coverage of Mardi Gras 1990 in just a moment.
Coverage of Mardi Gras 1990 continues. Brought to you in part by Peaches Music and Video and Hardee's.
Well, the Order of Athena parade has kicked off from the Mobile Civic Center. They're heading down Church Street, and you can hear the crowds behind us. They're waiting for the parades to begin and all the moon pies and all the trinkets to be thrown.
Oh, I know, and the drums are beating, and they're all just anticipating getting all those goodies. You know, Bob, I've noticed all over town Mardi Gras flags more than I've ever noticed this year, and I think that's great. People are really getting into celebrating, and the little hand flags are popular as well.
Everybody's getting into it in a big way.
Yeah, I think it's great.
And I think there's a lot of excitement down on Government Street as well. That's where Roblin and Nancy Pierce are.
Well, Bob and Dot, we can tell that you are very excited about this Fat Tuesday. Rob and I, we're ready to go. Lots of people here, but I wonder if the people along the streets are excited. Let's take a look.
They're ready.
I think they're ready.
This is where the action is.
You betcha.
This is where I like to be.
Me too.
And this is a lot of fun. People are ready, and police officers just drove by, one in a Mercedes.
Whoa.
Confiscated from a drug dealer. It's nice to see police officers driving a Mercedes police car.
That's not bad.
A lot of class in Mobile.
And Rob did such a good job on the weather. It is absolutely gorgeous. Not a cloud in the sky. Lots of sunshine. Beautiful, beautiful day.
And I'll take all the credit.
I think you should.
Well, I get yelled at when the weather is bad. But no, it is a beautiful day today. The crowd's happy. You know, police officers are all around, and everybody's orderly, and it's going to be a great Fat Tuesday, just a great one.
This is what we need. You know, the bills have started to come in after Christmas time, and everybody's kind of sad, not too many smiles, so we need Mardi Gras to pick our spirits up.
About every week. I wouldn't go that far.
I don't think we could take that.
No, I don't think so either. But it is a great day, and we're going to have a lot of fun, and we got the first parade starting shortly at 11 o'clock, and lots of throws this year. I don't know, this year to me, there have been more throws, don't you think?
Well, I think so. I know I have a lot of moon pies.
Well, I did too. I'm full of them. But I got some lots of beads, bigger beads this year. You know, some with the real big beads.
Well, that's why it's a good thing that we're here, because we have all these people to kind of help us catch things in case we can't.
Well, I stand next to you during the parade, and they throw them at you, and I just, but they throw them hard sometimes. So we're ready for the parade and ready for a good time.
We can hear some things going on, but I'm not sure exactly where it is, how far it is. But by the time it gets here, everybody will be ready.
Everybody will be ready. Let's go back to Bob and Dot.
Rob and Nancy comparing all the trinkets they caught.
Right,
who caught the most, right?
Good time. We are waiting for the Order of Athena parade to pass by the Channel 10 studios on Government Street, and we'll be covering that for you live as soon as it comes by. The Knights of Revelry parade will be by about 1:45 or 1 o'clock, and then the King and Queen of the Mobile Carnival Association will be by, following the KOR parade, and then the Comic Cowboys will be by, and that'll wrap up our coverage from Government Street. But then we'll also be moving over to Lawrence and St. Anthony Streets for the Mobile Area Mardi Gras Association parade at 3 o'clock. So we have lots of live parade coverage here on Channel 10.
We certainly do, and I imagine the Comic Cowboys have a lot of material they worked on all year long, especially, you know, the convention center, the new mayor. We'll see all of that. We'll be very quiet while they run and watch along with the other people, right?
We have to be very careful what we show too sometimes. You have to be very
exactly. Controversial as it goes.
But it'll be fun. And as we said, the crowds continue to line the streets around downtown Mobile from Bienville Square down Government Street. There are tens of thousands of people here, all brought out by the beautiful weather, beautiful crystal clear blue skies. Very comfortable temperatures. This is one of the most comfortable Mardi Gras I can remember in years.
Lovely. Last year was really not this pleasant up here on the roof. That, you know, speaking of crowds on the street, I think we probably have the biggest cheering section right down here on Government Street by the Admiral Sims.
And they started cheering at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, they did, and they're just having a ball. And they really are, and it adds to it, of course, you know.
That's right.
Well, when you have beautiful weather and you fix a lunch and you park the car early and you just, you know, just go at it and have a good time.
Plus the Family Fun Day that's going on all day at Fort Conde. There are plenty of things to do. There's a moon pie eating contest. There's a poster contest.
Dear.
I wonder if Byron Day's going to take part in that. I don't know.
Oh, is he?
We'll have to see if he's going to do that. But we'll bring you all the excitement of Mardi Gras 1990 as it continues, and we'll be right back. And we're back with coverage of Mardi Gras 1990. Bob Grip with Dot Moore bringing you all the live excitement of Mardi Gras in Mobile.
Right. You know, Bob, I've heard quite a few people say that they thought this year's parade, all of the parades have been prettier than before, and that the floats are getting larger each year. And I think that's very true.
They've gotten very elaborate. I especially like watching the MOT floats with the
Yes.
dragons and everything. They're terrific.
Oh,
they really are
and,
terrific.
and they used to have such problems with the dragons breaking down. They don't have those anymore. They finally found the key to success on that. Bernardine is one of the attractions of Mardi Gras, that's for sure.
And another of the attractions is Family Day at Fort Conde. Ann Reynolds is standing by with a live eye there. Ann?
That's right, Bob and Dot. I am at Family Fun Day. I'm looking at the beef shish kebab. Boy, I'll tell you, I'm going to have to grab, you can put on a little extra there for me. Thanks. It is just one of more than 20 booths that's going to be serving food here today, all day until 4 o'clock. Popcorn, cotton candy, hamburgers, hot dogs, funnel cakes, you name it, they have it here, along with some exhibitions like the bike exhibition we were telling you about a little earlier, and a poster contest that they just named the winners, and we're going to go over there, check it out right now, see who won, and get back to you. Bob and Dot.
Thank you very much, Ann. Of course, we're going to be seeing the King
and Queen.
combine.
They'll pass very shortly, and of course they also follow the Knights of Revelry parade.
That'll be closer to 1 o'clock or 1:15 or so. But the big night was Saturday when the King and Queen were crowned at the Mobile Civic Center. That started 3 days of celebration of their reign. Alan Green filed this report after the coronation.
This is about as close to royalty as you can get in Mobile, Alabama. The 26 members of this year's Mardi Gras court were introduced tonight with all the pomp of an Elizabethan court.
Her Gracious Majesty, Ashley Eugenia Inge, Queen Ashley, Empress of Charm and Beauty.
That's the way it works. Each member of the court has ties to members of past courts. The King and Queen are usually offspring of past kings or queens. This year's queen, Ashley Eugenia Inge, is the daughter of a past king. King Felix III, Gordon Stimpson Jr., also comes from a past Mardi Gras king. It's a lineage system that has held on in Mobile for more than 100 years.
The pageantry and all the tradition and all that goes with it, it just makes Mardi Gras. We just keep on having fun every year.
With the crowning of Queen Ashley tonight, misrule was declared in Mobile.
Secondly, you are hereby ordered to have fun. I can tell that suggestion has already been taken to heart by many of you, some of the knights most evident thereof.
So that pretty much wraps it up here. Misrule is now the order of the day in Mobile. We all have license to flirt and carry on within reason, and that's just what we intend to do here at the auditorium. I'm Alan Green, Action News 10.
Like Alan had a good time, all dressed up in his formal outfit.
He certainly did. White tie and tails complete. He looked good, didn't he?
That's right. And we have there's some folks out there who have a very, very good view of what's going on. Mardi Gras, these are two window washers outside the Admiral Sims Hotel on Government Street. They have a perfect view of what's going on, as long as they don't get dizzy, I suppose. I don't know if you'd really want to hang around downtown Mobile that way, but they're going to do it.
Talk about being distracted from your work,
That's
for
right.
heaven's sake.
You can see some of the crowds behind us just filling up the sidewalks along Government Street. We have some shots, some cameras along Government Street as well to give you an idea of just look at all the people who are lining the streets waiting for their first moon pie to be thrown. That's really terrific.
It is, and you know, after the parades and during the break from before the KORs come on, they'll be wandering around and enjoying all the food and concessions.
Right. Let's see how Nancy Pierce is doing along Government Street. Nancy, you there?
I sure am. I've been here since about 10 o'clock. When I first got out here, there weren't a whole lot of people on the streets, but as you can tell, the streets are jam-packed. With me, I have Tammy from Mobile. Tammy, what time did you get here this morning?
We got here about 9:30.
Did you have any trouble driving or parking?
No, it wasn't too bad. We got here early so we could avoid the traffic problems. So.
Are you ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
How many parades have you been to so far?
This is the first one.
This is it? You going to stay here for the duration?
Probably not.
What do you want to catch the most?
Some necklaces.
Sounds good. I think everybody wants to catch necklaces. Me too, so I'm counting on Tammy to catch a couple extras and maybe she'll pass them on to me. But right now we got a great crowd out of here. The sun is out. It is wonderful. Let's go back to you and Bob and Dot.
All right, thank you, Nancy. Of course.
Nancy has a big cheering section
down
there.
She sure does. Ann Reynolds has been trying to get some barbecue over there, and Byron Day is over at Fort Conde as well for Family Fun Day. Byron.
Okay, Bob, thank you very much. Now, at Family Fun Day here at Fort Conde, not only is there a lot to eat, a lot to see, but there's also a lot of things to do, like the rides behind me. A lot of rides just for the little folks. So if you're planning on coming down later on for the parades, and you need a place to hang out for a couple of hours while you're waiting for the parades to come by, this is the place to be. Of course, Family Fun Day at Fort Conde, sponsored by WABB, the Pleasant Valley Optimist Club, and we here at WALA TV 10. So it's a great place to come. Right now, things are a little slow because everybody is over at the Order of Athena parade as they snake their way around the block, around Bienville Square. They'll be coming up Government Street very, very soon toward you, Bob and Dot. And do me a favor and make sure that Rob and Nancy get me one of those moon pies, okay?
Okay, Byron. Hey, we've got a helicopter going over. I guess they're looking down on the street side of things.
That's right. They have an even better vantage point than the window washers do on the Admiral
Yeah,
Sims.
at least they can move about. Got a different angle now and then.
All right, the parade is ready to come around the corner. I think I see some of the Sheriff's Posse members who are rounding the corner at South Conception Street and Government Street. Will be going to the parade because it's just about here. They're just lining up, getting ready to parade in front of our cameras and bring you all. We're going to bring you all the live coverage of the Order of Athena parade as it passes by. We've got a number of floats.
This is their 37th year.
Really?
And they have 150 riders now, so that's a pretty large organization.
And their theme this year is This Is My Country.
Yes.
So we should see a patriotic theme to a lot of the floats.
Right, and lots of bands, I hope. I love the bands.
Yeah, there are many bands as well. We've got many, many floats as well. We're waiting for the Sheriff's Posse. The Mounted Patrol is waiting at the corner of South Conception Street. They should be coming up shortly, and then, of course, after that parade is over, we'll give you a little bit of a break, and then we'll be back about 1 o'clock with the Knights of Revelry parade. Let's go down to Roblin, see what's going on Government Street. Rob?
Well, you know, the beauty of this Mardi Gras is the people coming from all over the United States to our city, and we like to welcome them here, and this beautiful lady is from Nashville, Tennessee, Miss Black. And this is her first Mardi Gras, right?
That's right.
And we're going to take care of you and catch you some moon pies, and you already got some beads.
Yeah, I got those.
What do you think of it so far?
I think it's great. It's great.
First Mardi Gras ever, huh?
First Mardi Gras, and I'm so glad that I got to see you down here.
Yeah, well, I used to work in Nashville, and we used to, I told you the weather up there sometimes. Thanks for coming, and get ready to catch a whole bunch of throws, okay? Bob, Dot.
All right, the parade is
Time
just about
for the parade.
Us. That's right. Let's take a look down at. We've got some maskers and some riders already. The Order of Athena parade. This is my country. The theme this year. And you can see Sheriff Tom Purvis there.
Yes.
On horseback, as he is every Mardi Gras. And other members of the Sheriff's Posse.
It's sort of a Mardi Gras staple, I would think, yes.
And they're followed up by some modern horsepower in terms of one of the new Sheriff's Deputy Police cars.
Beautiful horses.
And gorgeous plumes and gorgeous costumes.
Have a little pause in the sunshine down there with the flags flying. That'll give you an idea how the breeze is.
Okay, we have a band coming up here, ready to play for us. This band, I believe, is the Calhoun High School band from Lettahatchee, Alabama. This is a Class 4A band. Its band has only been in existence for about 5 years. They didn't have a band before that. We were here for Mardi Gras last year, as we mentioned already. This is the Calhoun High School band from Lettahatchee in Lowndes County. That's south of Montgomery. They really came a long way to play for us, Don.
Yes, I was just thinking we have so many local bands, and we have almost equally some from out of town, I think, equal in number. Well, it's a great day for them and a little bit of an event, I'm sure, to come into an area like this for Mardi Gras.
Especially to see a play in front of a crowd like this. You probably don't have much of a chance to do that in Lettahatchee.
I should say it. It enhances the performance, I'm sure, when they have this many spectators. They sound good.
They sure do, Don.
And now we see into view of our cameras the emblem float. Athena, you know, was one of the great Olympian deities. And she was a civic goddess, wise in the areas of peace and arts of war. Now this float shows her in her war uniform in a golden chariot pulled by serpents. Her guards are dressed in similar costumes. And you see all of the royal protection that goes on for Athena. Their theme, as you pointed out, Bob, is "This is my country," which pays homage to the U.S. of A. And there she is in all her glory, tossing goodies to the crowd. The goddess Athena.
Here, see more of the people from Calhoun High School there who are marching in front of the emblem float.
Love those serpents on the front.
That's right. Athena has a pretty good arm this year. Here comes Columbus Day.
Yes, indeed. And that's October the 12th. Columbus's ship riding on high seas with a replica of the ship that brought Columbus to America. And the riders are all dressed as Columbus crewmates, and there's some pirates on that ship as well. Gotta have your bad guys and your good guys.
That's right. As you can probably hear, we also have some live bands playing electric guitars, drums, singing. This is the after-hours crew that you can hear pass by.
Woo. Elvis Presley.
Okay, here comes a band from Talladega, Alabama, the Marching Tigers. From Talladega County Training High School Band. They've also come a very long way to parade for Mobile Mardi Gras. There's Columbus Day. You're taking a look at that again. Okay, here comes Thanksgiving Day.
We all love. We give thanks for this one every year. Thanksgiving Day right here. It shows all of the colors of fields of harvest. And there's the turkey And of course the cornucopia to remind us of the hard work of the pilgrims before the first Thanksgiving. Now the riders are all Indian pilgrims. Wow, that crowd's getting lively down there, Bob.
Glad we're up here on the roof. It's a good-looking turkey on the back of that float, too, Don.
That's a grand-looking turkey, isn't it? I should say so. We have pumpkins on the front there. Very festive. You know, the day parades have to work pretty hard to make them interesting as opposed to the lights on the night parade.
That's true.
We sure have accomplished it with that float.
Okay, here's the Robinson School of Dance presenting the Marching Robinettes. As we listen to the band from Talladega. Comes our next float around the corner at South Conception Street. It's the Star Spangled Banner.
Ah, yeah, this is how patriotic can you get? It shows the red, white, and blue of the American flag here, of course. And the riders are all dressed to represent Uncle Sam, Betsy Ross, she of flag fame, and Revolutionary soldiers as well. So there you have the making of the flag, the Revolution, and Uncle Sam himself.
Couldn't have a more patriotic float than that one.
Makes you want to yell, "Yay, America," doesn't it? That really is a pretty float, yeah.
Ladies are having a good time on that one, you can see.
Hopping and jumping and throwing goodies.
Yeah, here's a visiting band from Pensacola, Florida, McGuire's Irish Pub Pike Band. They've marched in several of the Mardi Gras parades in Mobile. We're glad to have them back for the Order of Athena.
They're one of my favorites. I think they're great.
You can see bagpipes, drums.
Love those helmets they wear, too. Okay.
Coming up next with Labor Day.
Yeah. That one, of course, is representative of all the hard workers of the U.S. of A. The riders are dressed as policewomen, coal miners, and there's even a prospector or two there if you want to dig for gold. Well, the red, white, and blue is very predominant on that float.
Right. I can even see, looks like the Statue of Liberty there, one lady in the front.
Yeah. And that's the 4th of July. Coming up next.
And here comes the Central High School Band from Hayneville, Alabama. They're southwest of Montgomery. It's a Class 4A school. There are about 50 members in the band from 7th through the 12th grades. They're called the Marching Lions.
I told you it was coming up then. Go ahead, tell us about it, Bob.
All right, this is a birthday float that represents Independence Day with celebration in mind, of course. There's sparklers, there are Roman candles, and there are firecrackers all on the 4th of July float. And it feels like it could be almost the 4th of July today. It's warm enough and sunny enough.
Sure is.
Lots of moon pies, lots of beads.
And believe me, there's a hand for everyone you can throw out there, just waiting. She's throwing a kiss to the camera. Oh, the Hill and Brooks people are here.
Right. Well, they're fine horses pulling their fine wagon.
Yeah. Aren't they magnificent? They just hold their heads so high, those horses, and the beautiful manes.
Sure, we see them year-round. We see them all over Mobile. Glad to have them back. There's an Azalea Trail Queen.
Yes, she looks
She's
lovely,
riding in a beautiful carriage.
Looks like a spring blossom down there.
Mm-hmm. And here comes Memorial Day.
Yeah, I guess this is one of the more popular days, huh? Represents a day set aside, of course, to remember those who died for their country. And the riders here, the armed forces, they represent them all. And the Air Force is blue, the Navy in white and blue, and the Army in bronze and gold. That is a beautiful float. It has several dimensions, Bob, sort of terraced, isn't it?
It is. It's unusual for Mardi Gras floats here.
Yes, it is.
Here comes the Statue of Liberty, a replica of the great lady with the torch welcoming newcomers to the United States. Give me your tired, your poor, your hungry, those who dream of a better life. And the riders represent immigrants.
I would say she may be the most famous lady in the USA.
I'm sure.
Well, they may have saved the best for the last here, Bob. I think this is good old USA coming up with Uncle Sam himself, saluting the nation. And Uncle Sam in red, white, and blue, of course. And the riders, you'll notice, depict the accomplishments of the Americans over the years, from astronauts to cheerleaders to tennis players and the Azalea Trail maids.
Bring it all home with the Azalea Trail maids. That's the Order of Athena parade as it goes by.
Yes, indeed. And it was a pretty parade. Very pretty.
Parade. I like the theme this year. I really
do. I do too. And you know what? Actually, they passed by very quickly this time. I think a little faster than they have before.
That's true.
That's right.
It won't be too long before the Knights of Revelry parade comes by at about 12:45 or 1 o'clock or so. We'll be back with live coverage of that as well.
That's right. And so I guess Nancy and Byron and Rob are down there now milling around with the crowds now that this parade is finished.
That's right. That's right. So that's just the first of the Mardi Gras parades that you've seen so far. Let's go down to Government Street where Rob Roblin and Nancy Pierce are standing by.
You know, it's amazing. They say that we're actually working today, that this is work. I like this kind of work.
We both got some gum.
We did.
Excuse me.
Maybe we should have a bubble blowing contest.
I don't know. But it's a good parade, a great parade, the first one, you know.
Lots of fun. Great throws. I think we did pretty well.
I think we did real well. Ms. Black from Nashville, Tennessee got all kinds of stuff.
Good.
I'll tell you how good the crowd is. The young men and women. See that guy right here? Behind me, see this guy right here? He was picking up moon pies, giving them to Miss Black. He wants to make sure she has a good visit from Nashville,
and so
Tennessee.
that she'll come back here again.
And that's really the idea. Really
I love it. We're ready for the next parade, but I guess we have to wait a little while.
Wait a little bit.
Okay, we can rest up our arms so when they come back in, we can reach up real good.
We got a good spot here, too.
I think so. How about you, Bob and Dot? You got a great spot for the parades.
All right. Thank you, Rob and Nancy. They were having fun down there.
Oh, really. And as I say, they have their own personal cheering section. There's a little group down there. Every time the camera goes on, they give it to them.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. We'll be back with the Knights of Revelry Parade about 12:45 or 1 o'clock. Right now, let's rejoin Generations in Progress. We'll see you later.
Mardi Gras 1990 has been brought to you in part by Hardee's and Peaches Music and Video.
Go down the basement.